Before I continue, I know you previously told me that your husband manages the company's payroll. Therefore, I believe he could benefit from our sales call today. Could your husband join us today for our meeting?
I too believe that he could benefit from hearing about a new payroll system as well. However, he is not in the office today.
That's not a problem. I'd be more than happy to meet with your husband as well for an additional meeting when it's convenient for him. I will be sure to leave all my contact information with you at the end of our meeting.
Great, that sounds like a great plan. Since Jeff is a payroll manager, I would really like for him to hear his own point of view before committing.
Okay, no problem. So to get started today, can you tell me a little bit about your company and what exactly you do here at Page Medical Clinic?
At Page Medical, we treat a range of urgent care clients as well as primary care needs to all of our patients. We have two locations, one being in Nuna, Georgia, and the other being in Peachtree City.
Great. Do you plan on expanding to more locations than these two that you already have?
We are looking to expand to our third location within the next 2 years because of our rapid growth.
That's great that your business is flourishing. Between both your Noonan and your Peachtree City locations, about how many employees would you say you have on your payroll?
There are 20 employees at our Noonan location and 15 at our Peachtree City location. The new Peachtree City location is doing very well, and we will probably gain at least 5 additional employees this year. As of now, we have 35 employees total, but I'm anticipating around 40 by the end of this year.
Okay, great. I know your husband is your payroll manager. However, is there anyone else that helps him with additional help on the payroll system?
My husband handles the majority of payroll alone, and the business uses an off-the-shelf software application known as Georgia Pay for our payroll system.
Well, I'm sure that 35 to 40 employees can be a lot for one person to manage. Does your husband have problems balancing payroll with other everyday tasks?
He has seemed to struggle with the recent expansion and balancing our children since the new location has opened. Our payroll is complicated, and every 2 weeks my husband has to spend several hours completing the payroll each period. It takes about 3 minutes just to manually add up each employee's time card, as well as an additional hour to key in all of the payroll. Then it's another 3 hours of signing, stuffing, and sorting all of the checks. I worry that when we expand to our third location, he won't be able to handle all of the additional employees, and we'll have to budget for a full-time accountant for our office.
Well, I can totally understand why he struggles with balancing the large amount of hours he's putting into payroll every 2 weeks. With family and everyday life, spending hours in the office on payroll just doesn't seem ideal. Also, correct me if I'm off base here, but the thought of having to pay for a full-time accountant within your office does not seem to please you. Are you trying to cut costs within the company?
You are absolutely correct. We actually really would like to cut costs within the company, and I believe payroll may be a great starting place. For instance, each year we renew our system, which costs us $1,500. So I definitely want to have to hire additional help in this area because that would just get too expensive for us.
I agree. That yearly renewal fee is an unnecessary cost for your company. Limiting expenses within the business is a great way to keep the company flowing efficiently. Are there any other obstacles within your current system that are worrisome to your company?
I believe that our employees are taking advantage of their paid time off, which is taking money from our company that was not actually earned by the employees. Last year, we were also not in compliance with HR. That led to the company a cost of $1,500 as well. We need to keep up with the necessary pay work in a more orderly fashion.
As you know, it's very important to be able to keep track of your company's employees and paperwork in general. A common issue that I've seen that comes along with the hours of filling out payroll is inaccuracy because of how hard it is to keep the documents organized. What happens if employees' hours and rates are not entered correctly during the payroll period?
If paychecks are incorrect, my husband then needs to look over the employee's time card as well as their confirmed hours once again with management. He must check each pay rate again to make sure that they are accurate and avoid and recalculate and redistribute to all of the employees. This causes frustration with employees and additional work for my husband. Up to 4 checks during every pay period may come back inaccurate with our current system. This causes frustration with the employees and additional work and stress for my husband that is just not necessary.
Well, not only can ADP run and improve your husband's accuracy with paycheck distribution, but it will also help with time management problems that you seem to be having within the company. The product gives flexibility of being able to correctly enter information at any time and any place and correct any prior mistakes that he may have made. How do you believe having the option of executing your payroll at any time will affect your business?
I think this would be great for my company. My husband would then have the time that he used to spend in the office to spend with our children, as well as spare time saved by mobile convenience. And this could also be beneficial in many other aspects of our business.
I agree. ADP Run, without a doubt, could benefit your company with time management, payroll and accuracy, and cutting costs within the business. With no renewal fee, ADP would instantly be saving you that $1,500 that you're spending yearly to update your current system. Are you interested in hearing more about ways that our product could save you money and give you time to focus on other important aspects of your business?